Well, welcome back to the channel. I've been asked about this green tractor hooked to that disc. That's my cousin's tractor. That's my disc, or mine and Daddy's disc. I started a video on it Sunday, us getting the disc ready and hooking it to the tractor. They just had the engine rebuilt in that tractor and they was wanting to seat the rings. So, due to the COVID, they were around me, they were exposed, so they're quarantined, and I'm quarantined from them. They come used it last night across the waterway, and plan on coming back this afternoon. But I'm going to another field. I was going to burn brush pile, but it's a pretty day, 67 degrees, so I'm going to go work on another field, and I might yet get a little video footage of that 4030 pulling that 500 disc hair. So I'm going to get to the other field and we'll see you in 39 seconds. Cattle farm. This first year it's been in crops since I can remember. My grandfather owned this farm. When he passed away, my aunt got it. She ran cattle here for a couple of years, but you can still see their sod there. I just burned it down and planted through the grass. It was pretty hard ground, but I thought maybe the best way to do it, and I'm going to have to go around some of these trees, and of course somebody's left the gate open. I'll shut that later. But I figured just first year planting corn, let the corn roots loosen it up, and the plan is try to miss it. Anyways, the plan is I'm gonna work it up real good, cut it real good this fall, and may run a disc over it twice, and then in the spring, if I have to run a disc over it another time, I will, but probably run the field cultivator over it and the roller, and I believe it'll work out good. Come back with soybeans. And so that's what we're doing here today. One of my after quarantine projects is me and Daddy come over here with a front end loader and chainsaw, trimming some of these limbs up. I think right here is where he tore the bend extensions up on the combine. He was trying to run at night and didn't see them. And it's not worth tearing up a tractor, tearing the mirrors off. So right now I'm just kind of going to go around them. Another open gate up there. So that's where we're at now. Like I said, this field has been in pasture. I wouldn't have been able to cut it like this spring, I'm afraid. Which we got moisture in the ground. It's just a little soft, so it's a good day to be out doing this. Maybe I'll get this done this week. It's cutting it, but they ain't flipping it over real good. That ain't nobody imported on the phone, but I am gonna have to run over it again, I believe. Should have sprayed it with Dramoxone. I'll go ahead and give you the daily update on the COVID. This is day 5 since I felt any symptoms. Right now I'm symptom free. I feel like I've not even been sick. So I'm still gonna take it easy. Still keep taking my meds, my vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc. Keep drinking my orange juice and apple juice. But hopefully I'm over it. So maybe I am. So you can see where I'm going in between 2 passes. Maybe you can see it right there. It shows up really good up on that hill, but I don't know if you can see it. It's showing 1 to 2 inches variance on the line, so I think we're doing pretty good. Well, I started over here on this fence line and set my AB line up there. I forgot to set it. I was going to set an A point back there and set a B point up here, and so that fence evidently ain't straight. But what I did is I skipped over about a third of the way over in the field. You maybe can see where I started, and working my way over. And I don't know if I'm gonna have some passes run into each other, you know, over on this side, some short passes. But I've got about a third of the field done. But you can see them tan strips. That's where corn just didn't come up. I guess it's too heavy inside. Didn't get a good stand right up through here. So I think we're going to do this field some pretty good, do it pretty good, you know, doing what I'm doing. And maybe have some good beans on here this next year. The problem we've been having with soybeans is deer eating them. There is some sun hemp you can plant just 15 foot around the field about a week before you plant your beans. And I've talked to a farmer that has tried that, and he says he has really good luck with it. So that's probably something I'm gonna get into this spring. And if you follow along with the channel, we'll see how it works this next year. Well, it looks like about a pass and a half is what we like getting over this way. Then we'll go back out there and get started on that middle, work our way over, and then we'll do the curve deal for a couple of passes. But we got a big corner over here on the other side of that wood line that about 5-7 acres that we'll have to do too. So we'll see. I'm gonna work about another hour or so. Maybe we'll get this field done. You gotta be really able to see how good that's cut up. That's one pass right there. Not much green there, so you can see what I'm doing versus over here where it's green. Well, I got a slight problem here. It shouldn't affect it until I pick up. I can just pick up the wings. So to get done to today, I'm gonna keep running. What sucks has been in quarantine. I can't take it anywhere to get it fixed. So the plans are I'm gonna finish up or run today until about 30 minutes before dark, because I don't want to be out on the road in this thing. Tomorrow, pull one off the field cultivator, and if I disc tomorrow, then maybe I can get Daddy to run that somewhere and get it fixed. But that's a good tire, so we don't want to ruin it. I think those are over $100 now, so it is what it is. Alright, so I've got to right here to over there. Now we're doing this rest of this field. Jesse just called. He's bringing the 4030 John Deere and the 10-foot 500 disc hair. So we might get this knocked out today. That right there is one of my cousin's shooting houses that he hunts out of. He lives in Birmingham, Alabama, about 2 hours away from here. He comes up several times through deer season, but on a good report, he and some of his family on his dad's side from Texas come up and harvested 7 deer just over a week. So that's going to help us out a lot, hopefully, with the deer damage. And so that's going to be good. Well, I'm back to the skip pass method. Pretty close to the edge of the field over here, so when I get over here, I'll skip back over. Well, now I'm starting to fill in my passes, but when I get to the end of this run, I'm going to stop for a second. The 4030 is over here working on some terraces for me. I'm going to get off tractor and get a little film of that before it gets dark. I don't know if you can see them or not. It's not zooming in, and sometimes it shows up better because all I've got is this little screen. But he's over there running. All the 500s are doing a mighty fine job. Oh, he gives me some throttle, putting on a show. That disc is probably 50-something years old. Got a pretty sunset setting in. Keeping her up. Well, let's get back on mine. I've got just a little bit bigger of a tractor than he does. And a little bit bigger disc. Hey, that disc right there is doing a better job than this one is.
That's pretty good about it.
50, 60 something year old disc.
Yep.
Well, I'm about to run out of field and run out of light. I'm gonna come back probably in the morning and finish my inroads and do my around the field and everywhere. Got some fences and got a field road here I don't want to disc up, so but I'm fixing to pack it up and go home, but I'm not going to close out this video just yet. I got some footage already. I actually started another video Sunday with the 4030 in the disc and was going to try to make just a video of it, but the quarantines happened, whatever, so I'm going to pull a little clip out of there and stick on the very end of this video, but I'm going to wait till I get home to close it out because I've received a package in the mail. So we'll see you back there. So I'm back here at the shop. My wife messaged me and said that I had a package from Minnesota, and I've done opened it up because I could tell there was something else in there, and I wanted to make sure it was all right to open up on Facebook or YouTube, excuse me. But this is from Shane Holt. In a video a while back, I pointed out that I started collecting license plates. Shane asked me if I wanted one from Minnesota. So I got one, or he sent me one. Wrote a note on the back. This came off my 1978 F-150 that I have had since I was 17 years old. It was 1999. I was 17. Then signed it Shane Holst. And there's one more thing in here that I'm gonna have to hide from Dad. But he sent me a hitch pin because I'm always aggravating about having nice hitch pins. Thanks a lot, Shane. I really appreciate it. And thanks everybody for the calls and the messages and the prayers. I'm a little hoarse right now. Throat's a little scratchy, but I think overall I've got the Rona whipped. Let's hope I do. I'm going to try not to overdo it, but I just kind of been working half days. Tomorrow I'm probably going to work about all day. So thanks for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And God bless you for watching. And I'm going to put a little clip on my cousin's John Deere 4030 and that 500 international disc. The disc is ours and it's got a story behind it, but they rebuilt the engine on that tractor, and they've been seating the rings with that disc, and it's pulling it good, but it's been a hard pull. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks. God bless you. Well, I got it hung up on the bottom. If you haven't already, check Shane Holst out on YouTube. Both of us would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we got a John Deere here on the farm. It's not ours, it's my cousin's. But they just redone the engine and want to seat the rings. I need some terraces worked down. So I got the disc. Will it pull it? And I'm gonna talk about this right here. That's an old family heirloom. I know it looks rough, but it's been several years, but not many acres. Dad and I put all new disc blades and bearings in it, but that's a 500 International. And I think it's one, if not the first one ever made. I had a great uncle that worked at Memphis International Harvester, and it was one they used to test out. Got ready to sell it. My great uncle bought it for my grandfather, and they went over and got it. I know it's supposed to have double wheels, and I don't know what happened to the double wheels, but I think it's supposed to have bigger wheels. But Jesse's out of school Wednesday. I'm gonna hook the 8940 to that disc, and me and him's gonna do some discing. It's a Sunday today, so we got a couple days dry out. So we'll see if we can make it work.